was in mid-yawn there. As in mid-yawn. Well, that's what comes of getting old. Friday is my birthday. Yay! So when you next see me on Monday, I will be a whole year older. Whoa, it's a big birthday. It's my 60th birthday. Yes. Yes. So just getting sorted out for that. And what shall we start with today? We've got the title of Catch Up and Updates. So I think maybe then we will start with an update. So let's start with that. Let's do this one. So, yes, garden update. I was out in the garden today. If you may know, I have planted lots of seeds indoors and outdoors, and they are all under forms of plastic. So the indoor ones, I've sown seeds in takeaway, plastic takeaway boxes where you shut the lid down, see-through ones. And I was transplanting more of those today, transplanting those. So I've already transplanted from there the mini munch, which are like little miniature cucumbers. Think like pickles. That's what they look like, but they're miniature cucumbers. I've transplanted those into small pots. And today I transplanted the zucchinis that are coming up, and they were about that tall, quite big leaves already. They've only been there a couple of weeks. And as I was like digging them out of the plastic food container, Mike was like, "Oh my goodness, look at the roots." And if you've ever grown zucchini in shallow containers to start with, that's the best way to start them off, because the roots just want to spread then and the leaves get very big. And I've transplanted them straight away into, I don't know size of pots, but sort of that size flower pot. They're still indoors, and then over the top I put old fridge drawers, you know, when you've got your vegetable drawers in fridges, and I always find abandoned fridges that are at the dump, and I always take the drawers and I take shelves, the plastic shelves, because the shelves are very good for if you're growing, say, a raised bed or a flower bed of seeds. Put those over the top and the sun will help germinate those. I was going to say generate, will germinate those. And so if you find an old fridge, get the drawers, you can put them upside down for germination, mini little greenhouses over all your pots. And also today I went outside the water bottles. I have a bottle farm, growing in my water bottles outside. I just went through and just checked they were all still moist, which they are, and just seeing what's coming up there. Lots of them are coming up, but I didn't take my bit of paper out with me to see what they all were. Some are labelled, some aren't, but I have done a drawn plan, so I can tell you what they are, but I have to look. But you'll see footage of that coming up, my indoor and outdoor growing, as I say, growing plastic or under plastic or plastic containers. This is how I can grow without heat, just sunlight coming in through the windows, indoors and outdoors. They're all snug and cozy. So this is a great way to grow. And I put a short up today saying that I grow seeds all year. So this is a great way to grow. I take no notice of what seeds you can sow when. I gave that up a long time ago. If you germinate seeds in the ways I've said, then it's spring as far as the seeds are concerned. Just keep everything snug and cozy. So as I say, find something you can put over the top, take away boxes or anything like that. As long as they're clear and plastic, put those over things, whether you're growing outside or inside, and keep things cozy. And that should help. We have Two Doves, Bees and Gardens. So much fun for your videos today. Two Doves, Bees and Gardens, and Steve and Tina Jewell. I actually watched one of yours today as well. Saying hello to each other. Yes, do go and check out Two Doves, Bees and Gardens, and also Steve and Tina Jewell. Go and check out their channel. They're two of my big supporters, and as I always say, go and look at their channels. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to their channels and hit their thumbs up. We've got Blue Self-Reliance in, who's another one of my moderators with Steve and Tina Jewell. Blue saying I could do with being covered in a cloche today. I'm frozen. Cloches I also used to use a lot were the plastic milk bottles. I do have those when plants start to get tall, particularly things like beans. I find they're good for quick growing things. So go and check out Blue Self-Reliance as well. She's doing lots of cooking going on. Even if she's cooking things she thought it was something else. I've been watching your channel, Blue. So guys, go and check out Blue Self-Reliant. And of course, hit her thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. So yes, as I said at the beginning of the video, the live, the beginning of today's live, it's my birthday on Friday. If you watch my lives on my other channel, that's normally on a Friday, but I've put a really funny premiere up instead. So I won't be around. I'm going into respite only for a long weekend. So I'm actually going up there on Friday, which is my birthday. So don't ask me how I'm spending my birthday. Going up for respite on Friday, staying over Friday night and coming home. So it's just really a night, if you like. But obviously I'm going to be not with you over the weekend. And as I say, when you see me back here on Monday on my live, I will be a whole year older. Whole year older. And I have kind of 60th plans, 60th year. I thought I'm going to decide to do certain things, and anything new I decide to do, I'm going to do for 60 days. What shall I start with? It's the same old thing. Mike was saying, is there anything you're going to, do you have plans for your 60th year or whatever? And I said, it's the same old thing. Think New Year's resolutions, but I don't do those. I think a good time to start new things is your birthday. So I thought whatever I'm going to do is for 60 days, each thing, not everything on the same 60 days, commit myself to 60 days. And I said to it's the same old thing. It's to get fitter and healthier. It's to get more with my Greek, get like, just like blah, 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 blah. Talk about anything, literally anything. I can do conversation and whatever else, but literally get more with that. So maybe I'll spend a solid 60 days doing that. What was the other thing? To try and not commit myself to certain things certain days. Obviously I've got to post certain days and do my lives, that kind of thing, but I don't like being too much of a routine. I have no commitments. Any commitments I have, I choose to have. So I don't want to be in a rut of do this today, do that today. But obviously my YouTube, I do have to keep up with it. I choose to do that, but I enjoy that. So yeah, nothing new, but the same old, but try and stick to it. So if I say, right, I'm going to pick, say, Greek first, I'm going to do that for 60 days, do some every day, exercise. I think it's the fitness I want to work on most. Maybe I'll start with that. I want to, even if I do half an hour exercise every day for 60 days, that's not long. What's 60 days? That's 2 months? No. Well, it could be, depends. Let's see. January's 31 days. I know that. So it's half. That's a month, isn't it? And then 31, 41, 51, 58. Oh, it's more than 2 months. But that's if I start January. I probably won't try and keep fit over Christmas. We shall see. We shall see. Lots of chat. Let me see. Where are we? We was up to blue. Two Doves, Bees and Gardens says the garden tour video is coming out a little later today. You've got a couple of mentions. Yes, I got your message before. Two Doves, Bees and Gardens have got a video, garden video tour coming out. And I did message you back. You probably haven't got to that yet. And they let me know, John and Sarah let me know that I've got some mentions because they were recipients of my free giveaway seeds. Oh, that was a little while ago, wasn't it? When was your one? Yours was quite some time ago. And they've shown before, seeds given by me, but they're obviously mentioning again. Let me see. See if you can type it in before I get to it. Let me see, because I keep a note of who I've given them to each month. Let me see. And I've put up December's one. It was a couple of days late because I wasn't here because we were doing Mike's eye operation, his second one. Oh, you're further back than I thought. Let me see. Oh, there we go. October 2023. And they got, because I write down as well, because sometimes I might come back to people and send them again if they carry on watching my channel. They requested yellow melon, peppers, chili, white grapes, lemon, a lemon tree seed, carob tree seeds, quince, and I also sent coriander and chard because I had tons of it. So that's what we had there. So yes, guys, do go and check that out. A little later today. I definitely won't watch it today because it's my night time. And when I finish my live on my Mondays and Wednesdays, I go and spend time with Mike for the evening. So I won't watch it today. And I don't know if I'll have time tomorrow because I'll be packing. Blue Self-Reliant says, oh, don't laugh. We had no clue. This was her cooking. I won't explain. Go look at Blue's channel. She said we had no clue. The joys of mystery pork products given as gift by friends. I think I put something in the comment like, it always tastes good, even if it's not what he thought it was, something like that. Steve's being a star and doing links. Blue says, back in a minute, I'm fighting to get some random stuff done. Oh, and I've just got my big banner comes across my whole screen. Someone's watching your camera. Yes, I should hope so. I get that most lives now. Two Doves, Bees and Gardens says, dawn seeds are supercharged. Oh, I think everyone we've planted has germinated. Yay! I grew them all myself. All the seeds I send are seeds I have harvested from my garden. Things I've grown and produced the seeds. I never give you packet seeds. So that's cool. Excellent. I'll stitch it up here. That's another channel that I've actually watched today. Stitching it up, capturing country life. And guys, as always, do go and check out the channel and hit the subscribe button while you're there. And don't forget that thumbs up. I have loads of views on my videos, but I don't often get thumbs up. So try and remember, if you go on someone's channel, do hit their thumbs up too. And yes, well, I was talking about, I've been watching everyone's channels today, and Steve did a really good video I watched of his quad repair, quad tendon repair, and he showed you getting his stitches out. If you're a bit squeamish, then perhaps don't watch all of that one, but he puts warning up when you're going to see it, so you can watch the first bit and then fast forward quite a bit. And I put that was a really good video to show, because some people might not really know what it's like to have the staples removed and whatever. It was so funny. He has the first one half pulled out, and he's pulled out. He's like, oh yeah, that's fine, that's fine. That was the only one that was fine. Oh, poor Steve. But I think it helped possibly you filming it, because you have to be more brave. So I think that possibly helped, possibly. And that was great that they let you film that, because I've mentioned before, you can't film anything like that in Cyprus. So that was really good. And it was really nicely done, really nicely. Okay, Steve says there's a warning, yeah, just before the staples comes out. Yes, there certainly is. Yeah, and that was very good as well, to have that little warning up there as well. Okay, shall we do a bit more catch up? Thanks, says Steve. You're welcome. And I talked last time, I'll say again, because if you didn't watch, I think, my last live, then you won't know. Steve's also got a video, and it was he'll probably put what it is, because I can't remember. It's kind of like containers that's a shopping. They've got them all lined up and brightly coloured, and it's all craft shops and whatever else. If you want to put a link to that, Steve, you can put that up. If you're into crafts and things, it's a really good video to look at. Really good, really nice crafts, some different things. There was the one where they had the T-shirts and that printed with the, you know, when you cut a tree down, you see all the rings inside a tree, and they're all individual and all different. Really nice crafts. If you're into that, Steve, hopefully we'll put the link up to that video. I say that because I know a lot of you watching this are quite into crafts and things, so that was something to look at. Okie doke, let's do some catch up then. What should we? Oh, we better first do puzzle piece, because that gives you time to think of the answer to the puzzle. So let's do that next. Okay, so you're going to write this word down, and it will be the same if you read it forwards as if you read it from back to front, the letters, and it will spell a type of vehicle. So what vehicle, if you write it down, would spell the same way forwards as if you wrote it backwards? So that's the puzzle piece of today. A word that is a type of vehicle that, reading it backwards or forwards, it's exactly the same spelling, like ABBA. You know ABBA. If you write ABBA and read it from the front or read it backwards, it still spells ABBA. So what is a vehicle that you can spell backwards or forwards and it reads the same? That's my puzzle for today. Kayak. Hey, that's true, Steve. That's not the answer I've got, but that is true. Ooh, that is true. There's another one. Let's see how many we can get then. Very good, Steve. Oh, excellent. You know what you get for that. He's smart, that Steve. He really is. Who's winning the race, Steve? Where are we? I can't think that hard, says Stitching It Up. Can't think that hard. Okay, let's do another catch up while we're talking about craft things. So I have done a bit more on my cross stitch. I've still actually got the needle in it, which I don't like to do while I'm sharing with you. Let me just lift the thread up a bit because I'm busy doing it. Ooh. Oh, lots of dark blue. So yeah, excuse the thread hanging through the middle of it. That doesn't really help you see it, does it? Let's put that up there, stick it up there. There, what is it? And as I say, the bottom isn't the bottom because obviously you start cross stitch in the middle. So what is it? And as I say, it's something very specific. And my examples are, if you think it's a lady's face, you need to be more specific because it might be Marilyn Monroe. So it's very specific what you think the thing is. If you say it's a building, well, it might be the White House. So your answer needs to be very specific rather than random theme. What is it? And I must admit, I have to keep looking at the picture to work out what on earth the bit is I'm doing. I can see it now, I know what it is, but I keep thinking it looks like a tunnel or something. Yes, what is it? That is my progress of my cross stitch. I have to put it away very carefully because, as I say, I don't like to normally get to a point. It's because I've got a really long bit of thread, and although I've finished the section I was doing, that colour continues, so I didn't want to carry on with that bit. So I've done some more of that one. Ooh, we got 4 comments. Let me see. Steve says I write kayak a lot. Well, that's why you got that for an answer. See if anyone could get my answer. Stitching it up, capturing country life says, no joke, crazy few weeks. Oh, I was on your other channel today. I always forget what it's called, Dreaming something or other. Put your link up to your other channel. And you had a Father Christmas type one with Christmas music, and the comments are turned off for that one. So I don't know if you know the comments are turned off for that one, but just to let you know, might be because of what you use, the AI or whatever you use for that. But just so you know, because I like to know if my comments are turned off, because they should never be turned off on anything I do. So if any of you ever see comments turned off, let me know. Blue's back. Are you cooking what you think you're cooking, Blue? Stitch It Up says, I don't know, but it's pretty, whatever it is. It's a pain, I tell you. It's a pain. Container shops, that's it. That's Steve's video. Yeah, right, the Santa one you made for kids. Right, that explains why it's turned off. But just to let you know, I did watch it. Sometimes if everyone's got comments turned off, I go on another video, watch that, and then say I did watch that one as well. And I have been going around to channels doing 2 thumbs up quite recently. Someone who, it might have been Stitching It Up, I don't know. It was someone quite new to me. I did let them know I've been on twice with 2 thumbs up. But most of you know that I do click in and out with the other channel and do another thumbs up. So mostly, as long as I'm not like rushing to get some videos watched to catch up, I normally give you all 2 thumbs up. Blue Self-Reliant says, I'm not cooking. Ooh, I'm stitching together a video for Vlogmas Shorts because I've been too cold to do literally anything today. So I'm running late. Cool. Very good. Yeah, I put a comment on Blue's today. I'm not allowed to eat many things, but I can't not watch her food ones. How many channels do you have? Look like you have 4. I have this one. I have Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty, which I know you watch. I have Everything Dance, Your Mentor, which is not just dance. It's exercise and other fun things. The lives on that channel are my life story of my dance career. So people not into dance, you might like my lives on that channel, which aren't regular. just when I'm ready to tell you the next bit of my dance career stories. And I don't technically have a fourth one, but Olive Farm Retreat Cyprus is Mike's channel, but I do a lot of work on that channel. Sometimes I'm in them, and quite a lot of the time I'm actually the editor. I do the editing of those quite often, but not always. So that's the fourth one. So it's probably linked, that one, Olive Farm Retreat Cyprus, which is the name of our property. So if you want to Google Olive Farm Retreat Cyprus, you will get the pin where I live, hopefully. Hopefully it's in the right place. Probably I'm down the ravine or something. That's if they put me in the right country, because often when you type in Cyprus, they take you to other countries. I was looking up where I'm going for my respite on Friday, and it took me to France. It's in Cyprus. I don't have a passport, so I won't ever be anywhere else, but it took me to France. No, I'm not going there. Mike's driving. I don't think we're driving to France. Oh dear. Let me see if I can put the links up to my channels. Do I have? Yes, I do have this up. My what's it called? Word doc. I do have my Word doc up, because I have now, the copyright for this one same bit of music that they insist, YouTube insists I have to disclaimer it every single time, even though it's the same bit of music. I have now done a copyright claim 94 times. So what I do, I copy and paste the same bit I've got at the top of this Word doc, so it's easy to find. And I keep changing it in the Word doc how many times. I've done disclaimer for it. Right, so this is Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. There's that one. There is Everything Dance. Your mentor is there. There, and it's whirring. There it is. And the other one is, which is really Mike's channel, but if you like all sort of the off-griddy stuff, that's where you'll find it. The off-griddy stuff, how he makes things out of nothing and things like that mostly, and a lot of our off-grid build projects, all that. If you're into that side of it, that's more there. Okay, so we've got Steve's now saying Bob for the vehicle, as in bobsleigh, but then that would be a bobsleigh. Oh, Stitch It Up's got to go. Okay, thank you for being here. I love you coming on. Thank you. Steve and Tina Jill was saying, yeah, vehicle, Bob, as in bobsleigh. Bob again. I'm seeing it. Bob. It's Civic, Tina. Honda. Civic. Yes, I guess that's correct as well, seeing as it's Tina. We give Tina an applause. We can't have Steve having all the applause. That's not my answer. There's still another answer. Okay, while you're still trying to find my answer of a vehicle that you can spell forwards and backwards, it's the same. We've had two great answers. Can anyone find my answer? And let's do a catch up on this. Now, you'll know I picked up, these are all free books my friend's given me. I picked up a thin one, and I said I wanted a really easy read for when Mike was having his surgery. Didn't want a long one because I knew I was going to have my respite and I'm not going to be reading or doing anything. So I didn't want to be in the middle of a book. So I wanted a short one, and I almost finished it while I was having his surgery. And then that evening I just read the last little bit. So I finished it. And this was called The Ashleys. Jealous ? And this is by Melissa de la Cruz. And I read the back to you and I said, it sounds like quite a teenagery type book, because the books I've been given are all sorts. It was actually really good. It wasn't too kiddie-ish. I said the back reminded me like Mean Girls film, something like that. It's like a clique group, and one girl wants to be in this clique group, and she was, and then she got kicked out. So then she wanted revenge on the clique group. And these are all, children where the parents got loads of money type thing. So what she did, her father was something to do with production, and she got asked if she could get a group of friends together for a reality TV program, and she knew these girls would be so into wanting to do that they had to be friends with her in order to take part in it. And it's the way she tries to out them, basically, because she knows, and you all know, on reality TV you can't pretend to be a certain way for very long. And the production company are going to try and make some drama out of it. So it was actually quite good. It was good. It was quite well written. And as I say, it was more a teeny thing. But I think anyone would like it. For an easy read, it was enjoyable. It was a book I would have kept reading. I know I was sitting there while I was having his surgery and I was going to keep reading it, but I wasn't like, and I was really, really into it. So I would recommend that if you want a really simple read and you want to know how it finishes. Did I get the ending? Not quite actually. So that was something else. You didn't know quite where it was going, even though you got what the outcome they wanted to happen. So yeah, I would recommend that one. I won't keep it, but I think someone will enjoy that if I pass that on. So that is what I've been reading. As I say, I haven't picked another book to read. He shouldn't be having his next surgery. We've got to go again we went on Tuesday for an after-op checkup. You go back the next day after the operation, and that's when they remove all the padding and the eye patch and everything. That's why we have to stay at the hotel, because you have to be back the next morning at 8:30. Then we went on Tuesday, and he's allowed to drive for that one. We went back on Tuesday, but we left home at 6:00. That's how early we have to leave home to get to the hospital. So we went there. He had his appointment at 8:30, and they've said to come again on the 14th of December. I have to check on my board because I've written it down. 14th of December. And then they will tell him, hopefully, when he will go for his third operation. And we're assuming that's going to be obviously next year. We're assuming, any time will suit us, basically. So the earlier the better, because he's got 4 operations to have. So I will probably not pick up another book. Maybe I'll read over Christmas. I don't know. If I do, then I'll let you know what book. But I'm going to get another thin book for his next operation, because it keeps me occupied. Because I have to be there, because he's not allowed to be released unless there's someone there for him. And don't you find that hilarious? I become the carer all of a sudden. I'm the carer for my carer. It's just so they don't fall down or cross the road safely and whatever else. So, yes. Okay, we haven't done today's quote corner, so let's have a look at that. And that picture at the end there, I wonder if any of you know that story that's from. I can't remember quite what it's called, but it's something about a turnip, and one man tries to pull up this enormous turnip on his own, and he pulls and pulls, he can't. Then he gets his wife, and his wife pulls and pulls, and they can't. And you get a whole line of people, and in the end, the turnip is pulled up. And it's basically saying that with help from your friends, you can achieve anything. So I thought that was quite nice to put on the end of that quote, because it's about always try, basically, even if you fail, but don't fail to try. And yeah, there's always someone to help you. Let me see. Steve's laughing. You want a laugh? Let's do our jokes and fun then, shall we? Let's do jokes and fun. As I say, I apologise if I redo any of my jokes from my jokes that I write out, because I've lost track of what ones I've done. But I'm sure some of you haven't been here every single time. So, okay. 3 surgeons were boasting about who had done the best surgery and reconstruction of a patient. The first surgeon said, "My best was a woman who went right through her windscreen. Her face was torn to shreds. I rebuilt her face and she went on to win Miss World." The second surgeon said, "My best was a man who fell on the train tracks. A train went right over him and severed both legs. After I rebuilt both legs, he went on to win gold in the Olympics and first in all marathons." The third surgeon said, "My patient got sucked into an air intake of a jet engine. All that remained of him was a tiny piece of his brain matter, no bigger than a pea. From that piece, I reconstructed the entire man, and now that man is President of the United States of America." Funny. funny. Okay, anyone got my puzzle piece yet? What vehicle can you write forwards and backwards and it's spelled exactly the same both ways? Steve's laughing. Steve's laughing. I'll do the answer in a minute, but first let's do some of this. Oh, Steve said, no, not yet. Not yet, Dawn. He wants time to think. That's fine. Okay, Q&A. Let's see, Q&A today. Name your top 5 books you have ever read. Your top 5 books. Ooh. Got to be Night Before Christmas, my pop-up book that I had as a child. There is a video on that. I think it's on my other channel, but there's The Night Before Christmas. I think I need to pop it on this channel, so maybe that'll go up. Top 5 books. I think 1984. I've only read it recently, and it's just astounding how true it is to today. It's astounding. And even if you'd read it about 10 years ago, there's more in it now that is true of what's happening, about how everybody's becoming, well, not everybody, but people are becoming one type of person, not male, female, and all that stuff. So even that's sort of been more recent years, that kind of thing. Read it if you haven't read it. It might be a little bit of a slog in places, but it's interesting. So I'd say that just for the cleverness of, oh my goodness, it's supposed to be futuristic, but it's real. It's real what's happening today. You wouldn't believe that it was written way back when about the future, but it's so exact. And about fake news, and they put it into everyone's head, this is real, this is real. And people believe what they see on social media and on the news. Steve says Flashman Papers, Tales of the Bounty Hunters. What else? That's 2. Best books I've ever read. I would say some Greek language ones, like learning books, because if you can't improve yourself, well, so what's my favourite Greek learning language book? Let me see. I think these ones are very good. These are from, if you're in England, you'll know W.H. Smith's, and I got these just before I came to Cyprus. And this is, what course is it? Teach Yourself, and they do all languages. Teach Yourself Greek. And some come with CDs, some don't. I would say whatever language you're learning, this is the book you want to get. It's Teach Yourself, and then whatever language. And it's very easy to follow. It's proper situations rather than just teaching you your language. So you've got like shopping and whatever else, but it teaches you the grammar and the spelling and everything at first go. So you're slowly learning everything. And they've got it in phonetic. So they kind of, at the beginning, they do it phonetically, how you would think you'd say it. So yes, hello, and then like that. But then as you go further in the book, they stop doing this, and then they do it as it should be written. So yasas is the top Tim here, yasas. So that's how it's actually written. But at the top there is how you'd pronounce it, yasas, hello. So they do it that way as well. As I say, these are every language they do. This was $9.99 many years ago. I think this one might have come with the CD or not. I can't remember. It says 300 titles covering all subjects. And there's different versions of this type of book as well in the same series. Lucky I'm by my Greek bookshelf. Also in that series, there was this one, Beginner Greek Script, so how to write the letters. So it's all the same series, so you can pick what sort of books you want. And this tells you how to write, and then there's like little games and things to practice there. And they do proper things you will see. So as you see, there's like a proper ad. Goodies here, by the way. Goodies is like McDonald's, if you like, or Wendy's, any of those type things, but Goodies is the most popular one. We didn't have McDonald's here for years, so you've got that type of book in the series. And this is again in the series, it's the same Teach Yourself series, and it's just another book. This one's before the first one I showed you. So I would highly recommend them. This one was $7.99. As I say, they come with CDs or without the CDs. And they're really good. So language books, that's my number 3, best books you've ever read. So I would say that series, the first one I showed you of those, if I've got to pick one, that's 3 books. Steve and Tina Jules say, just spent the time in hospital listening to 1984 Talking Book. Read the book in 1984 as well. What did you think of it, Steve? It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. You just can't believe that everything is right that happened in the book. It's amazing. I need 2 more books, my top 5, 2 more. Yes, says Steve. Yes. Yes, Dawn. Oh, it's another good book. Best book I've read. Oh, I'm going to say any books that I've got of the history of where I lived in England. I really enjoy those. So not any books specifically, but history books of where you live. I think they're really great. Any of you who knows the Astute Tourist, do let him know I've told you. He has just got like an ebook, and it's on Amazon for New Hampshire area where he lives. He's written, I haven't looked at it, so I don't know, but it's about the area where he lives. I think it's got the history of it and a guide and that kind of thing. Do let him know that I've let you know about that. So check that out. Is that 4 books I've said now? So I need a 5th one. Best book I've ever read. Oh gosh, there's probably loads and I can't think. What's the book I'll read again and again? I do like books on Cyprus, like not history per se, but storybooks where they mention it. And I like books reading about people that have moved to a new country. Like kind of my videos, but about moving to a new country. I like those sort of books. Really enjoy those. Blue says, some idiot decided it was a manual, not a warning. I don't know a lot about George Orwell, but I'm going to guess he did have some insight into government in some shape or form, as in agenda, because we all know that the government have agenda and they slowly transform things to fit into this agenda. And I'm going to say he saw like what the agenda slowly was going to change life to become this kind of thing. And he thought that's ludicrous. That's stupid. So he decided, I'm going to write that as a book. It's a fantasy novel, but that's why it's all come to pass. Where are we? Stephen Tina Jules say Big Brother is alive and doing well. Sure is. And Amazon will be sending us ads for 1984 books to read. What did I have come up the other day? Oh, right. Our friend that gave us a lift to the hospital was going on and on the car journey about crypto, invest in Bitcoin, crypto, and going on and on and on. When I came home, I've had nothing but ads for crypto. Oh my gosh. And now I can get them on my laptop. My phone is just crypto. Oh gosh. I need another book. Let me think. Got to be a really good book. Oh, what's a series I like? Or you know me, I love my books. Is there another good book? I'm going to just say nature books. You know, I've just got some new wildflower books and nature books. I'm going to say, like, identifying nature in your garden, those sort of books, herb books, wildflower books, bird books. I want an insect one. I'm looking out in charity shops for insect book of Cyprus. Yes, insects of Cyprus. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm going to say that. So it's a genre, I'm going to say. But storybooks, yeah, I can probably think of loads when I'm not doing this question. Do we want the answer yet to the puzzle piece? What is a vehicle that you can write it forwards and backwards and it's the same? Stephen Tina Jules say Arthur C. Clarke short stories. I've not actually read Arthur C. Clarke. I used to watch in England as a child his programme. He had a programme. Was it Arthur C. Clarke's Mysterious World or something like that? So probably I might like those. I'll have to look them up, see if I can get them free on Kindle. Arthur C. Clarke. I'll write that down because I'll forget otherwise. Yes, I imagine they're quite good. Are they futuristic? What are they? Arthur C. Clarke. And then I must look up your Flashman papers. You're always telling me about that. I think I looked up on, I can't write and talk at the same time. I've got papers. Flashman papers. Yes. I'm not into too much sci-fi, but I'll have a go if I can get them free on Kindle. I'll have a go, see if I can find them. Oh, was that yes? Yes, as in answered my question, or was that yes as give you the answer? Shouldn't ask two questions at once. Okay, I'm going to do the answer. Oh, yes, good stories. Do you want me to tell you the answer now to the puzzle? Both. Both. Okay, let's do the answer then to the puzzle of today. And I won't say I've won because you gave me answers. Steve gave me an answer. Tina gave me an answer. Steve gave me two answers. So I won't say that I've actually won it because you gave me answers. Okay, let's do the answer to the puzzle. And the answer is in the comments. Hey, race car. Race car. Draw, says Steve. Well, I don't know because you gave me three answers between you. Race car. Yay, race car. So that was the answer that I had, but we got good answers all round. So that's for sure. That's for sure. Well done. No, you're well done. You're going to have to watch my Vlogmas short, missus. Am I? What's going on with that then? Ooh, what's going on with the Vlogmas short? What have you done in your Vlogmas short? Oh, we know where we're all going to be clicking now. Okay, what's the time? We've got a bit of time, so let's do this. Oh, not Friday. It's not Friday, is it? Let's do this. Ooh, look. Whiteboard. I'm going to draw something, am I? And you'll have to guess what it is. Blue Self-Reliance says, I ain't saying nothing. It's still uploading. Ooh. And Two Doves Bees and Garden says, working while listening. Just a note, the garden tour video is live. Gosh, we've all got to go and see all these videos. And Steve's done links. Excellent, Steve. Steve, what's your next video? I know you've got an upcoming. I'm pretty sure I saw an upcoming. What's your one? Ooh, there's all these things I've got to watch. I do that. You'll all know that I don't always watch your videos when they're up, but I go back. Two Doves, Bees and Gardens, I went on today or yesterday, and there wasn't a new video. So then I always roll back and find one I haven't watched or didn't quite finish watching, and I comment when I'm there. Just walking Rover. Okay, Steve. I'm sure Rover's walking you because he'd be in front. So I'm going to draw something. What shall I draw? Shall I draw something I can see? I'm going to draw something I can see. So remember, I'm looking that way. And you've got, oh, that's not very neat, is it? You've got to tell me what I'm drawing. Steve says, going to be working on my new drone when the weather's better. That'd be cool. Oh, are you saying your video's just walking Rover? I thought you were going out with Rover. What is that? It's what I can see. Two doves say, we so appreciate you. Oh, bless you. As I always say, Sarah and John, if I'm a bit down, I'll go and click on, even if I've seen a video before, I'll go and click on it. They're just so cheerful. I was saying cheerful. Blue was a bit hyper on the last video that I watched. Fried egg. I cannot see a fried egg. No. I cannot see a fried egg. It is not. I can see it. Where I'm sitting here, I can see it. I'm not in the kitchen. Was I? Yes. I think it was your pork one. Might have been your pork one. You'll have to play it back yourself and do a watch of yourself. I think it was the pork one. Was it the pork one? I don't know. Steve says must be done for breakfast. Blue says laugh out loud, probably. Laugh out loud again. Do you want me to add a bit to this picture? Why can't you I thought you would get this immediately. It looks like an alien spaceship now. I thought this would be really easy. I thought you'd get this straight away. What is it? I can see it. It's right in front of me. Oh my goodness, it's so right in front of me. Light. Yes, look, it's a light ring. Can you see it reflecting now? Look, it's a light ring. The light ring in my drawing of the light ring. Hey, can you see that? That's quite clever. It's a light ring. And does anyone remember what I call tripod legs? Anything with tripod legs like that? Ring light, that's it. It's the egg chair from Men in Black. I can't see that here, Blue. Ring light. I rub it off, I do something else. I didn't think that was hard at all. Yes, what do I call tripod legs? Anything with 3 legs like that. Who really knows my channel? What do I call tripod legs? Remember, they always collapse for me. So what do I call things like with legs like that always collapse? It was a word I invented. Well, not really invented, but used in a different context. Anyone remember? Anyone remember? Anyone remember? Shall I tell you? Shall I tell you? I'll draw my next thing. Give you a chance to type. Yes, when you have like a tripod. I'm not going to make this one too easy. Bambified. Bambified. You know the thing, Bambi. Glad he didn't have 2 legs and a tail. Bambified. Anytime a tripod falls down, it's bambified. Right, I've part drawn this one because I think it's too easy. I can see it's right in front of me. All I've got in front of me is a wall with my I've got my table where you are, my laptop on. So it's only what's going to be on my table, or there's a whiteboard behind. No, you can't see. You can see the screen. You can't see behind, but it's just my laptop, my light ring, my whiteboard, and a few things on my table. So what is this? It's on the table here. I don't have that much on the table behind my laptop. Anyone get that? Blue says, did you know that Bambi is considered one of the top 10 horror movies of all time? True story, it was on QI. I agree with that. I'd put it number one. It's traumatic for children, and I've gone on about it before, saying I can't believe that was for children. I was probably, I don't know what year it came out. Do you know what year it was, Blue? But I'm going to say I was probably 4 or 5 or something like that. I was little. Well, says Steve. Yeah, I was little, and it still upsets me. I can't watch films like that where something nasty happens. Like, well, I know it's real life, but it's entertainment for children. Yes, that's the other one I was going to say, Blue. Watership Down. Watership Down. Yes, Watership Down. Look, I'm making this easier for you now. Look, I've added to it. It's on my table. If you watch my lives, you should know what this is. You must know what this is. Look, my art. What is this? It's on my table. Oh, you're close, Blue. It's not a mouse. He's on my lives quite often. Steve says, kids don't know where chicken nuggets come from. Most kids don't know where chicken nuggets come from. No, that was like me. I told you before, when you have those little mini cocktail sausages, I knew they were pig's meat, but I thought they were pig's legs. Forest, yes, it's Forest. Well done, Steve. It's Forest. Cat, says Blue. Oh, Cat says 2 doves because I say my cat's come on. Look, it's Forest. You must know Forest. Look, perfect. Forest, he's often on. And Forest was named by the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla channel. And he runs round my wheel. My wheel. Look, I'll show you Forest. Some of you haven't been paying attention. Where can we find Forest? Do we have him on a Wednesday? Because I have to be careful I don't play things that I can't play, or else I get struck for the thing. Yes, I can play him. Watch this. So there's Forest. There's Forest. And then he's running around my light ring's got like a roulette wheel in it, and he's running around that, and then he stops on a number, and that's what we talk about. Yay. Glad Steve's been paying attention. Steve says, I'm doing a Forrest Gump now with my leg. Oh, bless. Run, Forrest, run. What did I put in your comments after you had your leg thing adjusted? Robocop. Yeah, your brace. Robocop. Oh, poor Steve. Should we do one more drawing? There's not a lot to see. There's got to be things. Oh, this would be a good one. This would be a good one. This would be a good one. This will be a good one. Oh, I'm going to add to it. I'm going to do part of the next bit. Cat bed. No, that is not on my desk. It's literally here on my desk. Oh, look, I'm giving you letters that are on it. Oh, there's more letters than that, but it will tell you what it is. There's also little wire coming out of it. Ooh. Do you want some more letters? So if you could get it before I write all the letters, because then you'll know what it is. Oh. Like, what on earth are those letters? Oh, there's only 2 more letters. There's nothing else to draw. Oh, there is kind of a bar around it, but that won't really help you. I've got to do all the letters now. Any guesses? Because I've done all the letters. Oh, look. Look what it is. You know what that is, don't you? You know what this is? It sits on my desk right here. It is this. That is that. Is that not a perfect replica of it? That is sitting on my desk. Yes. So that on here, you see, I actually have it here. Have it here. I don't have it lit up while I'm on, but that is there. Question mark. Steve and Tina Jewel. Blue. Oh, it's an on-air light thing. Yes. Says Steve. Steve says, thought it was a photo. No, that is actually, I have it. I did try when I first got it. I thought that'd be really cool. I went to hang it up here, but because of the lights are on, apart from the fact I can't hang it on there because it'll fall off and break, because that's not a solid wall. Then I tried putting it here, like having a stool here and put it there, but you can't see it lit up. I've tried putting black stuff behind it. So all I did in the end was put it on my other desk, covered it with a black cloth, like over the top and around behind it, and took a photo of it. Looks huge on my TV. No, it's only really this size. I can't pull it out because the wire goes down the floor there. But yeah, I can't use it like I wanted to. I wanted to have it up here. Now you've just got Krataya instead. But that's where it is. It just sits there now. Sits there. It just didn't work lighting wise. And I weighed it up behind me all lit up, but it doesn't work. Doesn't work. No. But yes, that is what that was. So yes, when you see that at the beginning, I have it. Maybe if any of you dare to come visit me and stay with me, you will see it in person. Okay, I'm going to finish there. I'm well over my hour today. I'm having so much fun. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. I will come and check out your videos at some point. I think I'm going to have to quickly go on Blues and Steve and Sarah, John and Sarah. I think I'll say to Matt, I just want to quickly watch this video. Okay, have a good weekend. I will be doing nothing. Don't forget, I'm doing on this channel, as I say, I'm doing a video on Friday on this channel. It's my birthday video, but I won't be here. But I'm looking for 60 thumbs up on my birthday video on this channel for my 60th birthday. So let people know, just say go over and just stick a thumb up on there. So it's a birthday video, will be on this channel on Friday. It's a fun video. It's pretty cool, so do check that out, and I will see you again on Monday. So thanks for your support, really appreciated. Really appreciate it, and I will see you Monday, a year older.